This is the high density Espalier Gardener, and I wanted to give you an update on my guavas. Last time I posted that I had 4 guavas planted, and that I was going to plant a 5th one in the space, and I wanted to show that between this post here and that post there is approximately 12 feet. So I have all of the guavas planted about 1.5 feet apart, and then they grow mixed in amongst each other. So the branches from one will go all the way across, and then all the way across that way as well. A pretty good example of that is that this one, for example, in the middle, has already started throwing branches, like this one. It goes all the way across up to this point, and won't let it grow any further. And then this one, this branch has started to grow all the way across up to this point. As these little buds start to grow out, I'll let one of them really start to grow out, and then I'll take that one all the way across to the end. I have, since last year, I was originally planning to just do 5, but then we saw so many more different types of guavas that I decided to plant a double row here and then behind it. So this has got to be like a very, very intense high density espalier planting. I just put up the first wire on the second row, so I still have a lot of work to do, but I'm going to show it to you from the side so you can see what I mean. I have this row of 5 guavas, and I have this row of 5 guavas, and each one is a different type as far as I know. This is a red Beaumont, and behind it I have a pineapple guava, which I was going to plant in front, but then I changed my mind and put it back here. This back here is a lemon guava, and this one is a red Malaysian. The red Malaysian seems to be a really slow grower, but every single one of these has given fruit, and they are so good. On the last video that I did of this, I mentioned that my wife, for the most part, eats them before I get a chance to. This last year, I actually did get a chance to eat some of them. She did share with me simply because there were so many. I have seen evidence of, and I have read about how when you espalier your trees, it ends up giving a lot more fruits because it's focusing on the production of fruit than the production of limbs to grow out big beautiful bushes or trees. I don't really care about the big beautiful bushes or trees, I care about the fruit. This one is a Mexican cream in the middle, and just as with the other videos, I'm not letting them grow really above the top wire on a regular basis. I will let them for a season grow like this one here, and all along here I will let these grow up. I'll let them give fruit, and then I'll trim it back down. This one is a tropical pink, and this one is a certain kind of white. I don't remember the name, but again, this delicious fruit. In the back row, you got a quick view of my little manila mango, and I'll show the mangos in a separate video. this one, oh, this one's a tropic white guava, and I think this is another kind of white guava. Oh, Indian white. It may be the same type of fruit, but they're called something different, so oh well. Oh, and by the way, you'll see I took the label off of the trunk and I put it here on the wire because, and I will do that to the rest of them as well. After a certain point, the trunk starts to grow around it when it gets too tight, and then the string gets stuck inside of the trunk. You don't want that. So you know, I'm learning stuff as I go, and that's one of the things that I learned. So I will be taking off all of the labels just like I did on this side, and I will be putting them on the wire itself. This one, tropic white guava here. And again, I've only put in one wire, so I haven't really espaliered these, but I'm going to. And then this one is a strawberry guava, red strawberry, and that wow, I have several white ones in. This one is the white Indian, and that's the lemon guava here. And some people, by the way, think that the guavas have too intense of a smell, and they don't like that. But I will say that the strawberry here and the lemon really are super mild, but have really nice flavor. Anyway, I have just put fertilizer here on the guavas, and now I'm going to go in and put the garden soil, which is like a compost type of mix, I guess, but it has nutrients and all that kind of stuff, and it's like a mulch. It keeps the ground from throwing off or evaporating the moisture too fast, and I will be doing that on this side as well. If you have any questions, please post them and I'll try to answer them as soon as I can.